welcome or welcome back to Beauty Bees, where things are looking a little bit different today. I am turning 30 in a couple of months, and I think that's messing with my head a little bit because for the last few months, I've been noticing my grays more and more. Now, I don't have really obvious grays, I think. I don't think that they are super prominent to anyone who isn't, living in my head, but I've been noticing them more and more, and I've been kind of thinking about dyeing my hair. Now, I have always had my natural hair color. It's varied a little bit over time. I was very, very blonde as a child, and now I have, my usual hair color, sort of dark blonde, light brown, sort of auburn, really right in the middle of blonde, brown, and red. But I was kind of thinking if I were to start dyeing my hair to cover those grays, I don't know that I would actually want to go with my natural hair color. So I purchased a couple of cheap wigs in different colors online, and I thought that over the next couple of weeks we would try them on, try doing my makeup with them, and just see what these different colors would look like on me. Today we have this dark, cool-toned brown. My first thought when I put this wig on was first, wow, I can't even do a good job of hiding my wig cap. I'm not good at this. But the second was that this was way too dark and way too high contrast on me. But I've been wearing this for about half an hour now as I was trying to brush some of the tangles out and just generally getting ready to film this video. And it's growing on me. I do sort of like this. This is the first of the 3 that I bought in the first batch that I've tried on, but I'm interested to know what you think. However, as I'm looking at this, I'm having a really hard time picturing what this would look like on me day to day, because clearly some other things would need to change if I were to dye my hair this type of shade. And the first one that really sticks out to me are my brows. Like, I have blonde girl brows. They do not suit a really dark hair color like this. And honestly, I have pretty thin brows to begin with. So I understand that generally if you're wearing a wig, you would do your makeup first and then reapply the wig at the end. But I think I kind of need the guidepost of the hair color because it is something so different for me. So what I'm starting with is this brow pomade. This is the light brown pomade from, I think I absolutely butchered that. This is the light brown brow pomade from e.l.f. and I use it occasionally, but it is the deepest brow product I have, so it's going to have to do today. I would probably go up even a step darker if I were to actually change my hair color. I'm using you guys as a mirror because I can't keep my hair out of my face and fill in my brows at the same time. See, I think that's already looking better. Obviously, I would want to brush through things so that it didn't look like I just put Sharpie in my brows, but I think that's helping. I think that is making things look a lot better. Okay, let's do side number 2. I kind of wanted to go for like an everyday look with this because I would want to see what my look would be, day to day going out into the world. I did not pick up very much on that brush, but I'm not hating it. Are they even? Roughly. My brows are still a little bit too warm for this hair color, but they're closer, and they are fuller now too, which also helps quite a bit. So for the eyes, I thought I would go with something pretty natural. I did actually pull out for the mirror this rearranged in a palette from ColourPop, which I think is adorable, and I would definitely want to bring out with this cooler hair color. But because I did want to go with more of an everyday look, I also grabbed, sorry, stacked some things on top of it, Stone Cold Fox from ColourPop. I think we're going to go, I don't know, just general cool tone neutral. So let's pick Sediment to be. I'm just going to go with that on my finger and apply it to my lids to give me a little bit of definition to the eye area. Just a little bit of something, nothing too shocking going on here. And now I want also a little bit of something in the crease because I am really seeing my veining that I have in that area. I've already forgotten which color I dipped into. That's gonna make doing the second side really fun. I think that it was probably Fascinated, which is this really light matte cool tone brown. This is also just more hair than I have had in my life. I don't know. I've probably had hair that was this long before, but my natural hair is really pretty thin, and this is nice and thick, so it just feels weird on my head. But like I said, keeping things fairly natural today, pretty quick and easy. I am going to add a little bit of brow bone highlight just because I've been enjoying that recently, and for that I'm going to use a little bit of I Dig It and a lot of bit of Dreamful. Just put that right under the brow. Ooh, that is a lot of brow bone highlight. Let's go over that with a finger and try to minimize that. Okay, that's looking a little bit less disco ready now. Some mascara is always much appreciated. And I feel like in comparison to my natural hair, black mascara actually goes a lot better with this type of hair color. Like, I feel like someone who had this dark of brown hair might actually have really dark brown eyelashes, whereas mine are, I don't know, very light brown, dark blonde. Okay, I think that's looking really quite nice. Because this hair, I feel, is bringing out the redness in my chin, I'm going to hopefully not regret putting on some concealer. This is new to me. This is from NARS, their Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. I believe this is the lightest shade that they have. Hopefully I'm not going to regret this shade match. It looked really good in the store, but who knows? It's looking really light in those dots, but we'll see. So, who's gonna go for it? And I kind of forgot that I was wearing this Clinique Black Honey lipstick when I sat down, or almost lipstick as they call it. Now I'm just seeing the red from rubbing my chin, so at least the shade match isn't awful. I feel like I would notice it a lot more if it was like the worst shade match known to man. Let's put a little more on. This time I'm going to use a brush because that seems like a better plan than just taking half of it off with my finger. You know, that is a really good shade match. Do they have this in a foundation? I feel like that could actually look really nice on me. I will have to look into that. Okay, so we have my concealer done. I'm now going to move on to just a little bit of bronzer. I'm using this Too Faced Hot Cocoa bronzer. I tend to use this a little bit more like a contour. Just, it seems to give me a little bit of definition without looking too fake. And I think that's looking fine. For blush, I pulled out the Charlotte Tilbury Duo. This also has a highlight in it, though I don't know if I'm gonna go for highlight today. I already did some damage with a highlighter. So I'm just going to tap into the blush, tap into some highlight, get it a little extra glowy, and we'll see how it goes. That's looking nice. That is something that I could deal with for every day. I like that. Okay, so I did bring out like a proper lipstick. So let's just kiss any extra stain from the Clinique off. And I'm going to go in with this MAC lipstick. This is Bated Breath. Has a little bit of a purple tone to it. And I think that is the look. I rather like this. What do you guys think? I mean, it's nothing super exciting, clearly, and obviously I cannot keep the wig away from the wig cap that I put on, but I think this is actually looking really nice. Could I see myself committing to this color for months or years? I don't know. I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. In a couple of weeks, I have a lighter, warmer brown wig to try, and we'll see where we go from there. Thanks again, and I hope I see you all next time. Bye!